All right, let's go with that your DNA helps influence your thoughts. You have DNA from two different parents. And if you look into science, you can see that gene activation is a real thing. So you can trigger genes on and off through different uh, in stimulus and things with your diets, with your interactions with your environment, things like this, right? So different things that you do within your life, how you eat, how you react, all of these things can play an effect on your actual gene makeup, changing and influencing different genetics. So here's how, in a predetermined thing, you still have free will with that. So the more that you understand yourself and how you react to things, the more that you can control how you react to those things. So I'm going to use myself for a perfect example. I will videotape some of these videos multiple times, especially if I'm really heated. I have to do it like several times because each time I will be very intense and I will lower my intensity a little bit more and a little less and a little less until I finally get one of these that I feel is not too intense for the world, but just enough intensity to kind of get my point across that I'm not in that like little like tap me on the head, you're naive mood. I'm in one of those either you hear what I have to say or get the fuck out of my way type of moods. Now, that's a very thought out type of thing that's not normal to my pre-pattern behavior. Normally, I'm a very reactive person. I'm telling it to you to your face right when it happens. I don't think to hold things and stuff until I sat with myself and realized the consequences of how I was behaving and learned how to do different coping mechanisms, doing breathing techniques, thought techniques, different things like this to help rationalize myself, to control that reaction that was an instinctive reaction into something that is more of a free will option where I choose how I'm reacting to these. Sometimes there are some videos that I tape 5 or 6 videos, watch them, and then decide that the second intensity that I had used was the amount of intensity that I want this particular message pushed out with. So it went from a reactive autopilot type of thing, which yes, is a little bit more on the predetermined settings, to a thought out, calculated, this is how I'm going to do things. Once I understood my own behavior, what was an autopilot for me, and how to consciously take control of that by learning myself and what I need to do to help myself with those situations. For me, that was multiple tapes of something so that I can get out the intensity and then find the level that I articulated what I was trying to say